The race was on the 21st of July 2013, and I remember the morning before the race started, I went on my knees in front of my bed and I could hear the rain outside, and I was like, Lord, please just help me here today, keep me safe, help me to do a good ride. The total opposite happened. After about 30 kilometers, we went over the first mountain. I was in a small group chasing the front guys. We were just off the front. They took the right line and I didn't. And there was water on the side of the road and I went through it. And the next thing I just saw this rock embankment in front of me and I just went straight into rock embankment. That was the day that I truly experienced death for the first time. And I was just in God's presence. And I just said, Lord, I'm dying, please take me. There was a lot of blood, and my shoulder was crushed, my collarbone shattered, my shoulder blade was broken in multiple places. I had internal bleeding in my abdomen, my spleen, my thorax collapsed. I broke my sternum, my femur, neck, compound fractures in my spine. I broke my lumbar spine and both my lungs were punctured. I broke 12 ribs. The doctor in ICU, he said, you've got a name here, Grant. We're calling you dead man walking. But they said, you will not ride a bike again. It's just not going to happen. So that night, God gave me a very, very clear vision of going back and finishing the race. Faith is the evidence of believing what you can't see, the substance of things that you hope for. 1 Feb 2014, I'm back on the bike.
This is the big moment.
My first ride on the road, 10 minutes. I had to get off. Pain was too much. But I just kept at it and I started to improve every day. And I started to grow in confidence. I had already booked my plane ticket. I was going back to Europe. 5th of July, I'm standing on a start line in France at the base of an alpine mountain. And one of my favorite scriptures that God gave me when I was recovering was Isaiah 40 verse 31. And those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up on wings as eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And I just kept singing it. And I could literally feel, I was riding on supernatural strength. I suffered for 8 hours. It was agonizing, but I finished. I realized there, like, this is what I just did, and I've not even recovered yet. Lord, I want to take this thing so much further. I want to go back to Europe. I want to start riding my bike further than anyone. But I want to do it to make a difference. I want to inspire people. I want to change people. And that's what I started doing these extreme endurance rides. And riding through the day, through the night, further than anyone ever thought I would be able to ride, further than I ever thought I would be able to ride. So I've got this privilege now of sharing my journey and how I've taken what's happened to me and turn it into something that's happened for me. Because that's what God wants us to do. He wants us to trust Him with tomorrow and not limit Him. My name is Grant Lottering, and I'm an overcomer.